Hey guys, this is Miss Mayo here, and this video tutorial is just to show you the basics of how to navigate GALE, which is one of the databases that we offer through the Learning Commons. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to access the databases. I'm going to show you how to do a simple search versus an advanced search. So depending on what you need for your topic, what types of documents are available through GALE, which ones to use and which ones really to avoid, and also some of the document tools that are available. So how to save a document, possibly how to download a source, and also how you can cite it. So the first thing I'm going to do on the home page, if you go to Finding Resources, Access Our Databases, I'm just going to show you the databases that are recommended for the Tambo paper, but basically every single GALE database works the same. So if you click on U.S. History and Context, the password for this is going to be white. I'm already logged in, so it automatically does it. But if you see here, there's some recommended topics if you'd like to browse. But for some of you, since you have very specific topics, I would just go ahead and search. So there's two different types of way of searching. There's advanced searching and there's basic searching. Basic searching would be just like Google. You would type in your search keys and it would give you results. For the purpose of this project, you're better off doing advanced searching since your topics are very specific. So for example, let's just say my topic is nursing practices in Civil War. If I were to type in Civil War and nurses, this drop-down menu right here gives you the ability to search within our U.S. history database or world history database in both. So if you had a topic that had global repercussions, if you wanted to search both the U.S. and world history database, that's available to you as well. So if I do a search Civil War nurses, I'm going to get a bunch of stuff, right? I'm going to get topic pages about the Civil War. So a topic page is just a generic page with information, kind of set up the same way Wikipedia would be. I'm also going to get a bunch of articles. So I'm not really indicating what I want to the computer because databases work very differently than a Google search would. So for this topic, since it's so specific, I would do an advanced search, which is just going to be this icon right here, right next to the simple search box. So these are going to be what's called your fields. Okay, so these are going to be the keywords that you identify as part of your topic. So I might want to start off with Civil War. Now I'm going to be putting Civil War in quotations. And the reason why I want to put it in quotations is because it's technically a phrase. You don't want it to search for you don't want it to search for civil and then search for war separately. And then I'm indicating that this is going to be a keyword, meaning that anywhere within the article, Civil War would be located. If you wanted to specify it, another thing you could do is topic the document title. That'll give you only articles that have Civil War within the title. But just for the time being, I'm just going to do keyword. And then I'm going to type in nurses. And I'm going to do keyword as well. So another thing to keep in mind, more options for these. Obviously, if I wanted to do like practices, right? So if I wanted to specify my search to just nursing practices within the Civil War, I can do that as well. More options, you could do full text. So to make sure that you're getting documents that you can actually access. And then they give you the option to do peer review journals. Peer review journals are journals that have been basically vetted by other experts in the field. So it's just adding another layer of reliability to your documents. Then there's you can select by content type and by reading level. You guys don't necessarily have to worry about that for this particular project, but indicating that you want full text might be important to take a look at. So I'm going to click search. And then based off of these search results, I'm already getting things that are more related to my particular topic. So I'm getting an article about the Civil War. I'm getting biographies possibly of nurses during the Civil War. And I'm getting primary sources as well, which would be an interesting thing to look at because these are obviously published during the time. And then different images that I can also use as primary sources. Magazine articles, news articles, videos possibly from documentaries, other academic journals, which I know that you guys are required to include into your projects, and then an NPR publication. And if you look at the top right-hand corner where it says everything, it actually indicates what type of sources are being affiliated with this particular search. Now I'm just typing in Civil War nurses, right? So this is only going to limit me to nurses. Now nurses might also be called, medical professionals. There might be other words for your particular keyword. So what I would do is I would just keep searching and varying your keywords so that you're getting different results. So you're not just limiting yourself to the word nurses, or even the word Civil War, right? You might want to type in 1800s. So just something about the types of documents. You want to avoid any document that says reference on it. You don't necessarily want to have anything that's an encyclopedia. And the reason why we don't want you to have encyclopedias is because an encyclopedia technically is considered a tertiary source. And a tertiary source is something that has taken a primary and a secondary source and has then summarized it. Okay, this is a little too far down, far away from the original source of information. So we just want you to look for primary and secondary sources, including original documents and academic journals. So anything that might say reference or anything that might be encyclopedia or from U.S. history and context, you might want to avoid anything that's originated from, for an example, Encyclopedia of the Civil War. It's not that they're bad sources. It's just that there's other stuff out there that's better, that's more directly from experts. So let's just say I want to show you the tools themselves. So let's just say I found an original source that I wanted to take a look at. So I'm going to choose an excerpt of rules and regulations for a hospital, right? So if I'm looking at nursing practices within a hospital during the Civil War. So if I read the article and I find that it might be something that I could use for my research, another thing I wanted to show you guys are the tools. The two tools that you probably should use are the citation tools and the download. If you wanted to save something, don't click save. You're going to click download. And then you could save it directly to your Google Drive, or you can save it as a PDF to your desktop if you're not using your Google Drive to save your documents. So that's going to be important. Please make sure that you're saving, even if it's something that might relate down the road, because your topic might change and the information that you're finding might relate as your topic progresses. Another thing you might want to consider downloading research tools or citation tools. The citation is going to give you an exact citation of for your bibliography for your works cited page. So you're going to click on Chicago 16th edition, since that's going to be the way that history papers are cited. And you could actually download this, or you can copy and paste it into a document. Please make sure that you're keeping the same formatting, as that's the formatting that's required by Chicago. Also note that this is going to be in your bibliography. It's going to be in what we would traditionally call the works cited page. There's going to be another type of citation for your footnotes, and that's going to be something I'm going to go over with you guys in another tutorial. So, two things to keep in mind: citation tools and downloading. And if you have any other questions about GALE, please let me know. Thank you.